and welcome to Life of the Party, the Delphos Saga. I'm R, your DM. And before we begin, I just want to once again say thanks to all of our wonderful Patreon and YouTube members community. If you're enjoying our series and want to see more of it, check out patreon.com/NyxRising or join via the join button below the video. Now, are we ready to go?
Yes, please!
Yes, please, team! Cue title sequence!
We catch up with our party after a relief-bringing day at the Festival of the Trident, not only because their lives weren't endangered for once,
God,
but also because they stumbled across some information pertaining to perhaps the end of Edel's Conduit. They also visited the symposium at Delphos Academy, signifying most likely their last ever day at school.
Oh God!
Rip.
Oh, F.
Enjoying the festival with Maze's girlfriend Sazu, they explored trinkets of the Halos, the Calderan Zodiac. They took part in gladiator tryouts to great success as they took on Damianos 3-on-1 and took him down.
Hell yeah.
And they watched Lord Roman Peshek, Damianos' gladiator patron, be coronated as the brand new armiger.
You got the arms for it though. Arms.
After a relaxing evening, releasing beautiful coloured lanterns into the sky and watching the sunset, the trio stood now on the docks at the end of the Festival of the Trident. You watch the last colours from the coloured smoke lanterns fading away as the sky turns dark, and you see in front of you, into the horizon of the ocean, a blanket of stars above you. And for once things feel like they're turning over. A new leaf, less stress, less to worry about.
Happy solstice, everyone.
Happy solstice.
Yeah, happy solstice.
Happy solstice!
Yeah, happy solstice. Which probably, well, I'm gonna get back anyway.
Yeah, it's getting late.
Yeah.
Hang on. Maze rifles through their bag. Before the end of the day. Gifts.
I almost forgot!
Yeah, me
It's
too.
been a long day,
Yeah.
but Maze hands all three of them a little parcel.
Sazu was like, so much! Before even opening it. I love it!
Because we'll hand you two little parcels.
Yeah, Pandora will hand you two parcels as well.
What's in them?
Maze for Sasu has just gotten like a little bracelet, but all the little chains are flowers.
That's so cute.
She looks absolutely delighted, her little tail wagging, puts it on immediately and calms down for once just to be like, Maze, I love it.
It reminded me of you.
She goes red. What have you got for these two?
For Icarus, obviously not elastic because that's not invented yet, but like a more kind of like metal hair tie.
Ooh.
But with like a lightning bolt designs on it.
So cool.
That's so cool.
Your hair's getting bigger and bigger, so I thought maybe you could tame it.
I love it, thank you.
And it seems to be your thing, so.
Yeah, no, this is amazing. Thank you so much.
It's okay, you're welcome. And on a similar note for Pandora, one of those sort of decorative hair combs that you just slide in to like complete a look, but with moon and star designs.
Oh my gosh, Maze, this is beautiful!
She puts it in immediately.
Oh, soft.
Pandora, you look so beautiful, you look so pretty! The bracelet is so cute as well, so it really suits you.
I'd put mine in, but it will take a long time to put my hair up.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I will wait for the day.
Suits you really well though, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
In the packages from Icarus, in Maze's one, you will find a little, like, a belt buckle, which is shaped in the symbol of Pelor. Little golden belt buckle.
It gets a little bit quiet and it's like, you noticed me praying a bit more often.
Well, yeah, but
I kind of wanted to talk to you about how to get into worshipping a god, but I thought it would be awkward.
I mean, you're doing it.
Okay. Thank you. You're doing it! Yeah, they just hold it close and squirrel it away for now. Thank you.
And then Pandora's is a bracelet, but it's more like an armband that sits up on the arm. It's golden with little gemstones in it, and there's a little hook at one end and a chain. I figured so you don't have to keep pulling your pendant out, you can just attach it.
She again puts it on immediately. Oh my gosh! She fumbles around for her pendulum crystal and attaches it, and it hovers up. That's amazing. That's so cool.
You are so cool.
Isn't she the coolest?
Probably the coolest girl I've ever met in my life.
Thank you, Icarus.
Welcome.
That's amazing. Like both of you, like perfect gifts. And here's the ones for you two. They're like immaculately wrapped.
Of course they are.
Like a wax seal on each other. And like really nicely wrapped twine.
Pandora.
So in Maze's one is a forgery kit.
I'm adding that to my inventory.
Like,
Mr. Rossi, you're encouraging me to a life of crime.
no, but like I figured like it was kind of in line with your skill set, but something kind of extra. So like a new kind of skill to learn, I suppose.
I mean, I'm already good at calligraphy, so
Exactly.
I will have to give that a go. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Utility deception.
And in Icarus's one is a navigator's kit. Oh. Well, I saw like how much you enjoyed like helping on the ship when we went to Eric's Minorix, and I don't know, like I figured it might be fun.
Thanks. Like a little sextant, I assume, and
Yeah, like a little compass and.
this is really beautiful. Thank you.
You're welcome. Happy solstice.
Happy solstice.
For you two, in terms of those kits, I know you're not proficient in those yet. You're proficient in water vehicles, you're proficient in calligraphy. We will work out a process to become proficient in them,
Okay.
taking into account your skills that you already
Yeah.
have, as to being a little step ahead towards already learning.
Pandora, that was 25 gold for this kit.
It's solstice. Pandora, unlike me, buys excellent gifts and is like planning gifts constantly.
Love that for her.
You're able to wind down the evening, take a sort of long, leisurely stroll back up along the coastline, up into the city streets. You see that the evening has turned to revelry after the festival. People are out drinking on terraces outside tavernas, sort of drunkenly dancing in the streets. And it's sort of a beautiful atmosphere, everybody getting excited for the end of the year and the start of the new year and all the fortune it might bring. You see people playing gambling games on street corners with dice and kids running around way past their bedtimes. And you're just filled with a sort of warmth and hope as you make your way back to Delphos.
Soft. Well, soft, mate.
You return to Delphos and you can bid each other good night.
Adieu.
Good night.
Night.
Sazu will return with you to your room one more night. She's heading home tomorrow. And for once, the three of you get a very restful and relaxed night of sleep.
Oh my god.
Bless.
I know, it's been the first time in a month.
Ah!
You've now known each other for 1 month and 1 day.
Oh.
Love.
Buy each other BFF gifts for fantasy Christmas.
Locked in now.
The next morning, Icarus,
Hello.
you are coming back from your run. You get back into your room and there's a knock on the door.
Open the door.
It's Lorikai.
Hi.
Hey, kiddo.
Morning.
Morning. I just thought that now you've actually got some time and you don't need to be running around doing stuff constantly. We could go out and have breakfast and tea.
Yeah, okay. That would be good. Let me just get dressed properly.
Sure.
I'll just get dressed and join him for a walk.
As you're walking, he's just strolling. He's using his cane today because he doesn't need to sort of put on a face as he strolls down the street. And he's like, so I heard that you got those creature parts from your third exam.
Did you hear what the creature parts were?
A hydra.
An
iron scale hydra.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm blown away, honestly. I knew the three of you would do something incredible. And that is something, I mean, they normally send, 24 city guards to take something like that out? You continue to impress me every day.
Thanks.
You feeling good about it? You feeling proud of yourself?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, definitely. It was a lot, but it was worth it.
You make your way down to the Amiba Tea Shop. You would probably know from all your years this is one of Lorikai's favourites. It's situated in a side street off the main plaza. Sort of simple and unadorned place that you wouldn't look at twice if you didn't know it was there. There's a light stone sort of facade surrounding a large window at the front of the shop, with a few sprawling hanging plants that hide the majority of the interior through the glass from the street. A simple wooden sign hangs over the door, upon which Amiba is etched in a swirling gold script. Upon entering, patrons have choice of high-backed, light wooden chairs at tables, or a number of low benches adorned with throw pillows, more casual sort of rest stop. There's low conversation from half a dozen customers already present, sort of quietly sitting together enjoying the morning, accompanied by the warm mingling sense of brewing teas. A relaxed and tranquil atmosphere filling the shop. It's obvious why Lorikai frequents this one, and you've probably been here
Quite a few
dozens of times with him over the years. The back wall is filled with floor-to-ceiling shelves of glass jars stocked with teas from all over the continent, and a glass counter displays various sweet treats, pastries, candied fruits, dense syrupy cakes, of which Lorikai sort of licks his lips a little bit.
Cake for breakfast.
Yes!
I'll get this one.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. You take your seat down at one end of the tea shop. And as you do notice close to the counter a message board for local postings with various jobs that are hiring, local and regional contracts, that sort of thing.
Okay.
It's the kind of job...
Kara.
It's the kind of job board seen all over Erin, the sort mercenaries might get their work from, and people just looking to do odd jobs, and where people needing help will post up their personal adverts.
Okay. I will go to the counter with, I know what Lorikai usually has.
Yeah.
Order Lorikai's drink and order myself a jasmine Dragon Ball tea.
Yeah.
And some cake, and just peruse the board whilst I stood there kind of nonchalantly.
You glance over it and there's quite a few things listed up there. An elderly and affluent halfling woman needs someone to play the part of her young handsome groundskeeper for when her friends visit. Must be tall, pleasant to the eye, and happy to work shirtless.
Oh my god, pool boy.
50 gold pieces a day.
You're gonna get cougared.
I'm okay with that.
A one-time job clearing out an infestation of rabid bats from a storage warehouse on the docks. It's 120 gold pieces split between however many people take the job.
Okay.
A children's party gladiator.
Oh my god!
A couple are looking for someone to play the part of a mall gladiator for their son's birthday party. Must be good at acting and entertaining children. Must provide own costume. 60 gold pieces for the day. Bounty hunters are wanted in a township outside of Erin. They must bring the local governor, the head of a monster, masquerading as a woman who's been turning people to stone, 2,000 gold pieces, split between whoever brings this head. And finally, a nighttime dog walker is needed for a strange dog with 2 heads that cannot be seen in public during the day.
But we will post on the message board about it.
Extra paid for people who do not ask questions. 5 to 10 gold pieces per walk.
I will take the dog walking one.
So there's little slips at the bottom where you can pinch a piece.
I'll take a little piece of the dog walking one. The pool boy one.
Oh my god!
Children's party gladiator. The children's party gladiator. And the 2,000 gold one.
Okay, you pull up all these little slips and sort of tuck them away neatly.
And then I'll pay for mine and Lorcai's food and drink and go sit back down.
He looks delighted that you brought a cake. Loves the tea, loves the cake.
This place would be out of business if you stopped coming here.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
They've got plenty of regulars.
They come over and they're like, oh, Lorcai's, good to see you.
I did notice you looking at the job board.
Well, yeah.
So how are you feeling about everything?
Stressed?
Yeah, you want to talk about it? Is there anything you want to tell me?
I didn't know that I'd have to pay off this debt before the end of school.
You thought it would be like the last couple of years carryover?
I guess I kind of threw myself into debt because I was kind of... I don't know what to do when I finish.
You're not ready to leave?
No.
Icarus, leaving Delphos doesn't mean your whole life is going to change.
Yeah, it kind of does. I feel like it will. Maybe I'm going to have to move out of your place. I'm going to have to find a job, do stuff. There's a lot that... I guess I was kind of giving myself a mental safety net, thinking that I'd be able to keep doing Delphos things.
I get it. Must be scary. Look, you can come stay with me for a while, and we'll make the transition slower.
No, it's fine. You got lady friends.
Speaking of...
Oh my god.
You remember Tia, don't you? One of my old military buddies?
Yeah. She was like, call me grandma.
Yeah.
And I was like, no.
Lovely satyr lady. Good with her hands.
Is this just all satyrs?
All satyrs good with hands.
Efficiency in hands.
Okay, yeah.
So you're very welcome to come stay back in the apartment, but not for a couple of days while she visits.
Grandma Tia?
She's not a grandma. She's actually very funny, and I think she was just playing a joke on you that went straight over your head because you were like
13, 14.
So she's coming. Couple of days, maybe you could stay with your friends if you're planning on leaving your room. Anyway, back to the debt. How are you planning on repaying this?
Oh, I don't know. I've just picked up some job board things. I'll try and get some money to work towards them.
It's a lot of money for 14 days, including today.
I know.
I was thinking that maybe I can pull some strings.
No.
But I could get you some more time to pay it up.
No, I don't need strings to be pulled, and no, I don't need any more like handouts from the school. I just need to get my act together.
Okay, well then, after tea, I best see you go into Sebastian's office. See if he's got anything left.
I'll wave the little slips and be like, I got these. This person wants someone to just wear to have no shirt, so I can do that.
A great plan. He moves the conversation on, and you're able to just like finish up, have tea, and like not think about that constantly for about an hour. And you get out of the tea shop, and you're thinking about it constantly again. You can head back to the school. Probably run into these two as you're walking in the quad.
Hey.
Morning.
Hi.
Hi. I'll catch you later.
See you later.
Bye, Lorcai.
Bye.
You good?
Yeah. Just tea with Lorcai. Picked up some little slips for potential jobs in the future. Good fun.
Okay, like what? Like full-time stuff?
No, just little contracts, personal contracts people have got.
Oh, okay.
Trying to clear some of this debt. Anyway, let's. What are you guys up to? I'm gonna go to Spaz office. See if there's anything I can do.
I mean, don't you have a little bit of debt to have too?
Yeah, I have a bit left. So yeah, I'll come with you.
I'm clear, but I'm happy to help. So.
Sure. Okay.
We know we work well together.
Exactly.
We do. Okay, that would be good. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Oh, what's Sazu?
Oh, she had to go early this morning.
Oh.
It was nice to have her here,
It
though.
was nice to have her here.
Yeah.
And hopefully I can go visit at some point too.
Lorraine should do that.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go see what Mr. Stef is up.
We go to our fixed location later.
As you arrive, there's another group of students leaving his office. Just in their like plain clothes, holding a contract, and off they go. And so you knock and enter as soon as they've sort of left the hallway. And he's like, come in. Yes.
Morning.
Good morning. Oh, it's been non-stop.
Yeah,
You look stressed. Are you okay?
I'm okay. It's just that there's students left, right, and center trying to clear debt before the end of the year, and
Speaking of,
We're here to try and clear our debt before the end of the year.
I figured that might be why you were here.
Is there anything left?
Not anything immediate.
what?
Well, with about 100 students graduating this year trying to clear their debt, there's not much coming in. Not as fast as it's going out. But,
Is there nothing, do you know of anything that might be coming in? I mean,
there's something coming in later in the week.
can you please hold things for me?
I would love to say that I can, but I've got so many students to deal with. I'll tell you what, there is a personal matter that I need seen to that I think I might be too busy to get done today.
Okay.
If you would be able to help me with it.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, what is it?
As a sort of thing on the side of the school, I do a lot of auctions.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'm a big fan of the antiques business and bidding on different items and putting them up for auction. I was going to head to one later today that happens to be on, but I don't think I'm going to have the time. I did, however, promise a friend that I would pick something up from him and deliver it to the auction, if you'd be able to do that for me.
Yeah, of course. Sure. Where's his friend?
He is in the Imperial Plaza. He owns a blacksmith. I can give you directions over there. His name is Ruben Avano, Centaur. Very nice guy.
Okay.
And then perhaps if you're there, you could stay for the auction and see if there's any magical clocks going.
Clocks?
Magical clocks.
I'm a big fan of magical clocks.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Well, see, we have all of our sundials here in Erin, but from way up north in Elenithal and Shadeborn, they're constantly improving the clock mechanism. I find it absolutely fascinating.
I mean, it makes sense. They have like shorter days because
And
of the
like less sun.
Yeah,
it's
less
like
sun.
really cloudy up there.
Sundial stops being useful when it's dark.
Yeah.
It's a clock that doesn't tell the time at night.
Oh, would you look at that? No time.
So I can give you a scroll to say that you're doing this for me. And he looks like it's lit up suddenly. I don't have to miss the auction after all.
Oh.
He digs down his desk, pulls out a little personal case and opens it. Takes out a scroll. You don't have to worry about having the money to bid on something. They know me there.
Would say it's for you.
Say it's for me and take this as proof and signs off a scroll.
Okay.
Hands it over to you.
Okay.
What's the best surname again?
Auron.
Okay.
And I'll see about paying you for that, for starters.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, thank you very much.
No problem at all. So the shop is called the Iron Horseshoe, and you'll find it on Imperial Plaza.
And the auction house?
The auction house is called the Opus Auction House in the Apanea district,
Okay.
the far end of the city.
Right.
It's a relief.
No, same. Thank you.
Do you have any like upper bid limit for if we do find any clothes?
Probably 1,000 gold.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Do they tend to go for that sort of price?
They
Or?
can do.
Wow. Okay.
It's a very busy business.
Cool.
Okay.
We'll catch you in a bit then.
Yes.
See you later.
Thank you very much.
No worries. Turn and exit his office. How much does his job pay?
I don't know, but he seems to be here like all the time.
Has anyone seen him sleep?
No.
Has that office ever been closed?
Not that I know
I've never
of.
seen him leave.
Okay. Let's go.
Yeah.
Don't think about it too much.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna.
Hey, people can have hobbies.
No, when they don't leave. How does he have this?
Don't question him.
You head out of Delphos back towards Imperial Plaza. Make an investigation check to find the Iron Horseshoe.
17? 13.
9.
Icarus,
Hola.
you have no problem. The three of you sort of just do a quick circle of the Imperial Plaza to look for it. Icarus, you find it fairly quickly, and when you get back to the others, you can bring them over to it. It's a fairly simple looking blacksmith, but sort of open wooden doors out into the plaza. You feel the heat haze pouring out and the sound of metal being like pummeled into shape with a hammer from the inside. It's a large shop, large enough for a centaur to do his work from the inside. And as you move towards the entrance, you see a tall, dark, ashy-skinned man with a darker, like almost black horse body at the back. He has short, cropped, curly, dark hair, looks around late 30s, very, very muscular, slightly heavier set.
Nice.
Dad bod.
Little bit of a tumby.
A little bit of a tumby.
Dad bod. Dad bod
Nice.
centaur.
A tumby on the tumby and on the horse tumby.
Oh.
Warm brown eyes, tough looking body but a very friendly looking face, full of gold piercings.
Yeah.
Smiling even, smiling even as he works. He's got multiple belts and straps hanging off like the human part of the torso with tools in them, a couple of different swords, and a blue sash underneath that around his hips. Trying to understand centaur anatomy.
Hip neck.
How would a centaur wear a sash, here or here?
Hi, Mr. Ivano. Sir?
Turns around and you see a big warm smile, happy, sort of gives off a very chill, calm aura. Like, what can I do for you?
Mr. Sebast sent us from Delphos.
Sebast! Little satyr guy!
Yeah.
Long scraggly beard. Absolutely.
He said that you needed something delivered to the auction house.
Ah, he sent you in his stead. Must be busy at this time of year.
Very busy.
Have you seen him outside of the school?
Of course.
When?
In the evenings. He's a drinking buddy of mine.
He
He
drinks?
does leave.
Okay. I've just never seen him outside of the school.
Well, he's quite the drinking fiend.
Really? God.
Oh yeah, very, very masterful gambler.
What? Dark horse Sebast
Dog goat.
Dark goat. Wow.
It's how we made friends actually. He beat my husband in a gambling competition and they instantly hit it off.
Wow.
I'm learning so much today, and I thought school was over.
I love this.
Never stop learning, Maze. Ever.
Ever.
Yeah, anyway, so.
Yeah, we're here to pick up your package.
Of course.
Package.
On fly. Got ya.
Yes!
Ooh.
Yes, let me get that for you and I will make sure it's wrapped up. You can take it over to the Opus Auction House. That would be fantastic.
Sure.
He will turn around, clippity clop his way to the back of the blacksmith's and come back with a longsword wrapped in a beautiful studded leather case. he says the auction is later today. You've got probably a couple of hours if you don't want to run straight over there. I really appreciate you doing this. Don't know if Sebastian's paying you or not, but here, I'll give you 5 gold each for your trouble.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you.
What is it so we know what to tell them when we get there?
It is a moon-touched sword. Here, let me show you.
What does it do?
And he turns around, goes to the doors of the blacksmiths and pulls them shut to put you in relative darkness. And then he unwraps the sheath and pulls it out, and you see that it just emits like bright moonlight into the area and glows like a starry night sky.
Oh,
Beautiful.
that's amazing.
One of my finest works.
It's
He slides it
beautiful.
shut again.
That's incredible. Wow.
Thank you very much. I'm proud of it.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
it
should
should
be.
be.
Is there a starting bid that you want us to tell them about?
The
or-
starting bid will be 150 gold pieces,
Okay.
but I don't expect that I'll sell it for that.
No, I wouldn't think so.
Exceptionally made.
Passes it over to you.
Wow.
Wowie.
Wow. Wow, okay.
Should we put it in the bag?
Yes.
Feed it through to the bag. He's looking at the bag like wide-eyed. Very impressive.
It's handy. Means I can keep my hands free.
Well then, please take your time getting over there, but if you ever need any blacksmithing work done, don't forget about the Iron Horseshoe.
We will
Keep in
not.
mind.
Know where to come.
Thanks.
Thank you so much.
And send you on your way back out into the bright sunlight after the dark and the moonshine is quite stark.
Mine eyes.
Okay. Do we head over there, or is there anything that anyone needs to do?
Don't have anything immediate.
No.
Okay.
We can just hang out. Or, like, yeah, if you want to head over, maybe we can just look at some stuff. Like, see if they've got any clocks.
Yeah.
Meander.
Yeah. You can go browse.
Yeah.
That's something they do at auctions. They,
Yeah, like there's like sometimes like an open house bit beforehand and a little catalogue you can go through.
yeah, we'll go look at the, like,
Look at the catalogue scroll.
So many scrolls.
You know, you can sort of meander across the city. No point paying for a cart. It's probably about an hour's walk. Sort of slowly through the sort of sun-baked streets of Erin, enjoying the heat haze. Not too overwhelming this late in the year. And you make your way to the Apnea district. This is a quiet residential district in the northeast of the city, completely removed from the hustle and bustle. The auction house itself is plain and unassuming on the outside, but you do see a little sign saying Opus Auction House. It's a relatively large building for how plain it is, and as you step in, it's cool inside, with beautiful black and white mosaic floors and sort of sandstone columns going all the way down this front entrance hall towards the larger room at the back, which has curtains covering an archway.
Would any of us have like heard of this place before, or is it just kind of not our thing?
Make a history check.
oh, it's a nat 20, so 25.
24.
12.
Okay. I would say, Maze, you know of this auction house. You would all know this, that it's the largest auction house in Erin.
Okay.
It's well known for selling the most interesting magical items, and often for selling many items that come from around the continent. So whilst a smaller auction house might just sell locally made things, they bring in items here from Elenith, or they bring them in from Shadeborn, from Marlborough.
Ooh.
You two, in addition, would know there has been, over the last few years, a little sort of back and forth rumour of some slightly less legal dealings happening here, but nothing ever confirmed.
Okay. Wonder if this place is as shady as people that say it is.
Yeah, I've never been here, but I've heard a lot about it.
Same.
People say this place is shady.
Well, no one's been able to prove anything, but yeah, apparently there's a lot of,
Like dodgy dealings behind the scenes.
yeah.
Okay, I guess we keep our eyes out for that sort of thing.
Yeah, because like, this is like the biggest one.
Yeah, I know they get in a lot of magical items.
And stuff from like, not Erin, not local.
I don't know, maybe there's something interesting maybe something that we can afford.
Yeah, maybe.
We don't know.
You head inside. you're able to speak to a sort of plainly dressed attendant about the sword itself, and they open like a long scroll that's got all the details of who's putting what in for the auction, and they find Ruben's name, and they check the sword over to make sure it fits the description of what he was trying to bid, and that he's not trying to sort of
Swindle.
them and sell off something dodgy, but they're very impressed by the look of it.
Also, we're here under the name for Sebast Oren.
Ah, Sebast, of course.
Yeah, of course. How often does he come here?
It's often almost weekly.
When?
He's allowed to have a life outside
I
of
just
school.
don't believe it.
Icarus is gonna have like a Pepe Sylvia board of just Sebastian by the end of this episode. Like tracking where he's been and when.
Sebast has quite the life.
Apparently so.
When he's allowed.
Yeah, but we'll be bidding on his behalf. So we wanted to see if there's any like interesting items that you would be interested in.
Yeah, I guess we show them the scroll as well.
Great. Well, I can give you this, and it gives you a sort of like a pamphlet scroll which will list everything and the times they're going up for bidding. Please, there's some on display through the curtain if you want to go and take a look around.
Perfect.
And I'll give you these. It gives you sort of like just a golden band to say that you are a bidder and not just here to spectate. You've got to get your entertainment where you can in engineering.
Wow.
Okay, thank you.
Go in, help yourself to refreshments.
I will, thank you. Free food.
You head through, you push through these heavy black curtains into the main auction room. It's a long rectangular room with staircases at both ends, which go up to like a mezzanine balcony level, so people can genuinely just spectate on the auction and see the high class and rich residents of Erin have bidding wars on fantastical items from across the seas.
Petty rich people.
There is a bar down one end.
Excellent.
And they have like bar snacks.
Do they have peanuts?
Yes, they have peanuts.
Do they have
More importantly, they have Dolmados.
Okay.
Like little plates, you can just pick a Dolmados, dip it in some olive oil.
Oh, I will. Very good.
And the ceiling has been beautifully painted with effigies of the gods. You do see Cord up there, a sort of similar silhouette to what you saw in the Green Flash. You see an image of Pelor, like Cord on one side with storm clouds, Pelor with the rising sun at the other, some of the other gods dotted around.
They go together so nice.
A beautiful part of the mural dedicated to Melora with like stretches of white flowers across green leaves at the bottom. Melora.
Every time.
And there's not too many people here yet, still quite early. You're able to just sort of mill around.
We'll rate some snacks, we'll rate some drinks, and we'll have a little browse at what's on offer.
Okay. Make a... you've got the list, but you don't know what any of these things are, so make a perception check as you look around at what's on display.
It's a 2, so
14.
4.
14 also.
Okay. 14. Icarus is distracted by the Dolmados.
Yeah, he is.
You two unravel this scroll and take a look down these items with pretty high excitement as you see the name of it. Some of these things, like Rod of Wonder, and, Potion of Tongues. Looking down these items like, whoa, Sunblade.
Sworn enemy to the Moonblade that we delivered.
They should never come together in combat.
No.
As you walk around, you see some of these items out on display. On one plinth, you see like what looks like a piece of driftwood with some like green filament running through it, as if almost like amber running through the inside of a tree, but bright green, and sort of throbs with arcane energy.
Ooh.
What is it? Precious.
Pandora, make an Arcana check.
God.
22.
Nice.
22. You recognise the sort of energy coming off it as healing magic energy, and you're able to go down your list and identify a wand of cure wounds.
Oh, this is cool. It's a wand of cure wounds.
Wow.
Bidding starts at 1,000 gold.
No! God damn it! I got 25.
I got. Hang on. I got 64.
I've got like 200, but
You got 200?
yeah,
Wow.
She's responsible.
I budget.
Can't relate.
You come up to another plinth, and you first of all don't think you can see anything. And you're like, have they just not put anything on this one? Then you see the slightest shape of a ring that looks identical to the stone of the plinth itself, just sat on top of it. You go down the scroll and you read Ring of Chameleon Power.
Pardon?
Oh, wow.
Description explains that you can wear this ring and expend charges to camouflage yourself and everything you're wearing and holding to look like whatever you're standing in front of.
That's so cool.
Bidding starts at 10,000 gold pieces.
Not that cool.
If only I were a more chaotic rogue.
You had 10,000 money.
Do it.
No.
Do it.
Absolutely
I
not.
know Pandora's the thief, but do it.
No, Maze
Oh
is
my
not
God.
that kind of thief.
I took things that would not be missed.
You see as well a book on one of the plinths, and you don't have to look at the scroll to understand this one because it's got a name on the cover. It says Tome of Leadership and Influence. That's what the book seems to be about, but you also detect a magical aura of it.
I think I've heard about these.
Yeah?
You can give like an inspiring speech and it makes people fight better.
Icarus does that anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
Bidding starts at 130,000 gold pieces.
Jesus!
God. And then you see, amongst other things, you do see this sunblade, you see the potion of tongues, and another wand that seems to have eagle feathers worked into the shape of it.
Pretty.
And then you see an amulet, and there's just a question mark on the label. It says on your scroll that this beautiful amulet that seems to have sort of like turning parts like an astrolabe would have. It says on the description something to do with travel between planes, but the person who's put it up for bidding has never been able to understand the inscription on the back of it.
Huh.
I don't suppose people are allowed to touch the item.
No,
And when you say inscription, is it face up with the inscription, or
it's
is
face
it
up with the inscription.
Can we have a look?
You can have a look. Make an intelligence check.
My intelligence is +1 now.
Why not?
Fucking natural 1.
16.
That's a 19.
19. You're looking at it, Pandora, and you're wondering, like, if this is even an inscription at all or just decorative. You two realise after a moment that this is written in the same language as the Book of Moray.
Ah.
This is Celestial.
Wow.
What?
It's written in Celestial.
Just like
Oh, really?
the book we gave to Helena.
Of course it is.
Oh, it's so pretty.
I thought it was just like fancy little twirly bits.
It does look like that, huh?
Decorative.
Wow. That's incredible.
And finally, down the far end of the room, there's a large, like 9-foot curtain around sort of a square rail, and one of the attendants walks over and pulls the curtain to sort of put this on display. You see, not dissimilar to the crystal minotaur that you fought, a crystal golem. It's about 3 times the width of a person. The light of the lights floating above on the ceiling, reflecting off it, throwing shadows and reflecting light back onto the floor. Unmoving. You look down at the scroll and it explains that this crystal golem can be basically attuned to the buyer, and they can control it and use it for their own wishes.
Whoa.
That's quite the bodyguard.
How much is that, you think? If a book was like 100,000.
Yeah, let's consult the scroll.
Consult the scroll. It says bidding. That's 100 gold.
Huh. I don't trust like that.
No. Hey, Pandora.
What's wrong with it?
Hey, Pandora.
What?
You could have a golem.
I mean, I've never found myself in want of one, but
But look
But you could.
how nice it is.
It's very shiny.
Finally, there is one clock.
Yay!
There is a golden-handed clock with 2 buttons at the top of it, and over the clock face there's like a sort of semi-translucent like mesh screen that can be opened. It is opened now on the display, and you can see arms inside with little hands, and like even smaller arms on top of those. It seems to be telling the time perfectly, ticking quite loudly, and also throbbing with an arcane energy.
What kind of vibe?
Make an arcana check.
Make a vibe check.
Roll better than a fucking 1.
How's 9? This is
16.
16. You feel like this is throbbing with energy that has the power to manipulate time for a short period of time.
ooh.
Like slow time or speed it up. So the power of haste like you used on Maze.
Yeah, this is giving me like haste vibes.
Oh.
And the opposite.
Huh.
So like, I don't know, like whether it's like you can speed up or slow time down.
That's cool.
That sounds like something Spats would be interested in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's it going for?
What's the sign bid?
The starting bid on this clock is 250 gold.
Okay. That's within its budget.
Yeah. And you can read that it has several powers. It can release a large pulse of energy that slows time in an area in front of you. It can use the time stop spell to release the time stop spell in an area effect. It can also use the modify memory spell.
Holy shit!
Sebastian,
Clock!
Sebastian, what are you gonna do?
Collect it.
Put it on a wall.
Put it on the
probably.
wall, yeah.
Never use it ever.
An attendant comes up to you, a dragonborn attendant with sort of flecks of gold and green scales comes over and like, is there anything that you're interested in?
The clock.
Yeah, this one in
Fantastic.
particular.
Well, that will be one of the third item I think that we'll run the bidding for.
Excellent. We're here for Sebastian. His maximum bid for that would be 1,000 gold.
Good to know. Thank you. The bidding will start shortly.
Perfect. We should just go get a seat.
Sure.
You can go get yourselves ready as the hall starts to fill up now with lots more people looking around. And then after about another half hour, they ring a bell to say the auction's about to start.
Ding.
And you realise it's that dragonborn who stands up as the auctioneer.
Hey.
They start the auction on a figure of wondrous power. This goes on for about 19 minutes as they bid up from 2,000 gold pieces to 9,100 gold pieces.
Imagine having money.
It's kind of exciting.
Can you understand him?
Not exactly.
I think if I was hasted, I could understand.
Yeah.
Is he hasted?
Maybe.
The next thing that goes up is a potion of non-detection. They start the bidding for this one at 650 gold pieces.
Dead.
650 gold.
That's all!
The bidding goes on for another just 3 straight minutes. And it goes for 850 gold pieces.
Sold.
Sold on the potion of non-detection, 850 gold pieces.
Does anyone else feel like drunk?
I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Third up
Oh god.
is
Okay.
the clock. The auctioneer announces the hand clock of time,
Okay, we have to be ready for this one.
Yeah, okay.
starting the bidding at 250 gold pieces.
Oh god, we gotta be fast, right?
Maybe just one of us should hold up the pedal.
Who's the fastest? Do you want to put haste on?
Liz.
I have plus 4 to dex.
Liz has done it, Liz.
Okay. Bidding starts at 250 gold pieces. Can we get an initial starting bid?
Yep.
Can we get 275 gold pieces? And you see someone else put a paddle up. We have 295 gold pieces.
Yep.
Right, over there. 305 gold pieces. Can I get 305 gold pieces? You see someone else put a paddle up. 310 gold pieces.
May as well just keep raising for as long as necessary.
Goes round and round. Whilst this is happening, and Maze is concentrating on the front, raising the paddle. You two make a perception check.
No, I won't. 7.
5.
You scope around the room, and it's kind of dark in here with like an arcane spotlight on the auctioneer at the front.
I'm too busy glaring at everyone else that's bidding on this card.
Too enthralled by the drama.
It goes up for another couple of minutes till it's 425 gold pieces, and Maze sticks the paddle up, and 435 gold pieces, going up in 10 gold increments, and it's pretty obvious that no one's going to stop bidding on this.
Can I like give some angry glares at people to be like, stop, this is mine?
Yeah. Make first of all a perception check to see if you can like clock eyes with the right people.
Crit 28.
Ooh, 28. Okay. You look around and you see that, to your absolute disdain, one of the people bidding is that older gladiator patron who wouldn't stop.
Oh my god!
Oh,
that
I have to swerve away from.
I give you guidance for your next roll for
Nice.
intimidation.
Nice.
Just slapping Maze on the back for the guidance.
You got this.
Make an intimidation check.
Yeah, +1. Oh! So, 22.
22. You look over, clock eyes with this guy who glances over at you. Looks like he's going to try and sort of intimidate you out of the race. And there's a little green flash in Maze's eyes. The guy's just like lowers his paddle.
Spray.
And as he does, you see past him the dark purple skin and white hair of a female drow, and you recognise Medea Kalali at the auction. Her arms folded, sort of casually leaning against one of the walls. She is holding a paddle. Yeah, she hasn't been on anything yet.
She clocked me, or
She
any of
hasn't
us.
seen you.
Okay, Maze will turn back around and just lean over to Icarus and say, Medea's here.
Medea?
The
Yeah. Medea's here.
Oh. Okay.
Keep her head low.
She's past the guy who was bothering you yesterday.
Concentrate on the bidding.
Yeah.
510 gold pieces.
Yes!
Okay. Okay. This goes on for about another 5 minutes. Maze, roll me 2d20s. Take the higher result.
6.
Oh.
6. Double 3s. Unbelievably.
Oh my god!
Double 3s as you're pushed up to 725 gold pieces, but then the last other bidder pulls out when you bid that much and is like, fold. And the auctioneer brings down his little hammer, bang bang, 725 gold pieces. The handle of dime goes to Sebastian Auron.
Amazing.
Now we can relax.
Yeah, I'm exhausted.
Well, apart from the Medea situation.
Yeah, I want to
Yeah.
see what she's here for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's just kick back and wait.
Try and be non-conspicuous,
Yeah.
says the orange tiefling.
And the blue guy.
I mean, I can just go to the back of the room and keep an eye on her.
Oh wow, that's so nice for some people.
Couple more things go up. A light flail. It's magical. You see it brought up and you feel like a thrum of extra like power and strength from this flail. It starts bidding at 18,000 gold pieces.
Rich people.
The moon touch sword goes up and it goes for 950 gold.
Oh, yeah.
Good.
And finally, the crystal golem, starting at 100 gold pieces. Can I get 100 gold pieces? Can I get 100 gold? You see Medea raise the paddle.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, can I get 125 gold pieces? You see her look around the room.
I raise the paddle.
Oh shit! You raise your paddle.
Good.
125 gold pieces to Mr. Auron.
Slip down in my chair behind.
Just sort of mutter, we can't let her have this, right?
No.
Right?
But also now she's going to see us.
No, we
No, we're just people.
lower in your chair, lower in your chair.
Can I get 150 gold pieces? Medea puts her paddle straight up. Sort of, you can see her expression turn from like bored to annoyed. 200 gold pieces. Somebody else puts a paddle up in the crowd. You seem to have spurred the bidding war.
Nice.
Excellent.
The auctioneer looks between everybody. Sort of make an insight check on his face.
16.
19, so that's 24.
11.
Okay. You two see crossing the auctioneer's face, Pandora, while you try and duck down, like keeping an eye on Medea. A look of sort of smugness and slight amusement. A glance cast towards Medea. And then the auctioneer says, 750 gold pieces. Medea raises the paddle in frustration. Jumps up and says, 900 gold, can I get 900 gold? The other person raises the paddle.
God, I slip out of my chair.
Slippery fish.
And I would like to like meander like around the back of the room towards where Medea is sat.
Mhm.
God. I don't know what we can do. And then whenever the next amount of money goes up and she's about to raise her paddle, I'm going to cast command on her.
Oh, okay.
So it's a whiz 13 save. And I'm just gonna say freeze.
Okay. You make your way around the back of the room to get her in range where she can't see you. And as you do, in the time it takes you to get over there, the auctioneer keeps jumping the price of this golem ridiculously until the next bid is going to be 10,000 gold.
Oh my god.
Freeze.
That's a natural 3. 4. You see her hand try to go up, and she just freezes in place. And it's long enough, with the 6 seconds of waiting for someone else to make a bid, that the auctioneer brings the girl down.
I slip back into the crowd.
10,000 gold, he reads off the name of some random rich person who's out here in the crowd.
Oh my god.
You see Medea's face just turn thunderous and angry. She waits, sort of leans back against the wall, and she stays there for the rest of the auction. Like, she doesn't leave at this point. You wait to see if there's anything else she's going to try and bid on, but there isn't.
She's seen us.
She hasn't seen you.
Can we just keep an eye on her?
She is scoping the crowd, but mostly she's waiting and watching the auctioneer with like a furious look in her eyes. And the auction comes to a break after several more items, at which point you see her push off the wall and walk up towards the auctioneer, and voice too low to hear in this sort of crowd, start saying something to him back and forth that seems quite heated. The auctioneer continuing to look a little bit smug, and Medea looking angrier and angrier, and she just sort of flips her hand up, puts the paddle down, and walks away across the room.
Which way is she going?
Make a perception check.
Crit 28.
28, okay. You see Medea cross the room towards one of the the passages that they keep bringing items in and out of to put up on the bidding stage, and she just waits for one of the attendants to go through there and just slips through the door after them.
Oh, she's breaking into the back.
Okay.
She captured us, come on.
No, I know, let's go.
Let's go get her.
Okay.
This isn't cool.
You pursue. How are you going to try and get through the door? It is unlocked, but there are people sort of milling around everywhere.
Try and pull the same stunt that she does. If someone comes out, we slip in as they pass.
Okay. You wait, sort of tapping your feet, getting impatient, and the doors open and they start wheeling something else out on sort of a big wheeled cart. As they do, make a stealth check to slip through.
14.
Good. 17.
24.
At disadvantage.
Amazing. The three of you just wait for the cart to pull in front of the crowd, so even if anybody's looking, they will be blocked by the cart, and you just slip through the door into the back corridor. You hear up ahead, around a corner, a sort of from, you expect the attendant, You run down after, reach the end of the corridor, flatten yourselves to the wall, peer around, and you can see the attendant out cold on the floor, and the doors open into the warehouse at the back where they keep the items.
Okay, we'll just shoot in.
Yep.
Like, he's alive, isn't it, the attendant?
Yeah, you can run over, medicine check. Attendant's just been knocked out.
Okay, good. No dying.
Pursue.
You pursue in, and you find yourselves running into a large room, darkened, dim light in here, full of columns, statues, items with like sheets thrown over them, covered in silk cloths. You cannot see Medea, but Maze, your sword glows green.
Oh. The rabbits come out for a little dance.
The rabbits bounce out of the sword and around you, indicating danger is not far.
Okay.
Stay quiet. Press up to a column.
Yeah.
Make a stealth check to hide.
Oh god. I had one good stealth, I probably won't again.
Oh, 20! 23.
What the
Double
fuck?
crits?
What the fuck?
Double crits.
Double crits.
29.
I got 2 20s on disadvantage.
Oh, amazing.
Wild. 23 for
I would
both of us.
say the three of you are able to slip behind separate columns or statues.
Icarus, do you want that one?
Yep.
Pandora, where do you want to be?
That back one.
This one?
Yeah.
Cool. And I don't think I can probably get that far without things
They
being
probably
naughty.
move around the side of the same one Icarus is at.
Cool, and I'll be hiding back here.
And you see Medea step out from behind where she's been probably examining some of the crates, looking inside stuff. She is completely unaware of your presence. Everybody roll initiative, you'll get a surprise round.
17.
21.
13.
I can't believe I got double crits.
Wild. On stealth of all things.
Yeah.
Okay,
Super
so 17. Who got 21?
That was me.
Obviously.
Because I have
It's the
advantage
advantage
now.
on the initiative.
It's the advantage in the new +4.
So nice, and
13.
13. And then we'll have Medea, but you get to go twice because you have a surprise round. Okay. If you could put Medea sort of... Yeah, no, the way she is fine.
Okay.
She's facing away from you to start with.
Excellent.
And the green guys on the map today are just statues, more obstacles that you can hide
Okay.
behind. Okay, Maze, you're up first.
So, if she's surprised,
She is surprised, yeah.
yeah. So if I ran up, my first attack would be at advantage, but my second one would be straight.
Yes.
Cool. I will just do that. Just quietly. Whoop.
Assassin.
Quietly assassin my way up to her.
In your silent boots, moving across the floor, you sneak up behind Medea. Not to attack.
Yeah, I'll go rolling with Michio's sword. The bunny's looking like coo.
Get in the tray.
Get back in the tray. That's 22.
22 hits.
4.
Naughty.
Oh no.
Oh no.
14 points of damage.
14 points of damage. You strike her, she turns around, looks at you. She is no longer completely unaware, but you've done a significant chunk of damage.
Cool, and then I will just take a straight attack with my other sword. Nope. Roll the 3.
Oh.
So that's not happening. But I give her a little smile and I say, "Well, you thought you wouldn't be running into us again this soon."
Icarus.
I'm going to move out from behind the column and to flank her with Maze, if I can get there. So if I go... Instead of, like, if I go at a diagonal...
Yeah. 5, 10, 20, 30?
She can be around the side but not quite flanking.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, yeah.
It's not quite flanking, but you could move around to flank on the next round.
Ah! Oh god, I died.
Man down. Man down!
Help.
Okay. You move up to her.
Hey!
crowding her back towards some of the boxes she's standing in front of.
Again, as my bonus action, as I'm running, I'll be summoning Lorikai's spiritual weapon sword to send after her. For a 21 to hit.
Is this first attack at advantage or is she?
No, you got the advantage.
Okay.
Now she's aware of you.
Okay, cool.
And that'll just be at first level.
Okay.
So it's just 1d8 of damage. Oh, for 8, so 10 force damage.
10 force damage, nice.
And then with my regular attack, I will use my short sword. 18 to hit.
18 hits.
And that is infused with the power of chord,
Okay.
which means that I get to use my thunder damage on her as well.
Nice.
So just 1 thunder damage, but 4, 5, 6, 7 piercing damage.
Nice. So is that thunder damage thing just every time?
It's 1 hit, 1 physical hit per action.
Turn.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
But like per turn, yeah. So, but
Amazing.
yeah, because I only get 1 action per turn anyway.
Yeah.
It's just like
Every time you use it, thunder damage. Pandora.
She's gonna send a firebolt after her. 18 to hit.
18 hits.
11 fire damage, and Pandora is wreathed in fire.
Whew. Beautiful. You see this firebolt sort of fly through the room like a homing missile.
Oh wait, hang on, I rolled a 1 on one of those. I can re-roll that.
Oh!
17.
17. Nice. You see this firebolt fly through the room like a homing missile, around, through, past Icarus and Maze, and strike her. Okay.
morning.
She turns around and she's like, "How did you find me?" Back to Maze, because you got a surprise round.
Yay!
One more time.
Okay. I will.
Let's flank.
Yeah, I will hop around so that Icarus has a better, like, direct line to flank her. And then... bonus action, insightful fighting.
Okay.
Why not? It's a 12 for me.
Ah, that's 13.
Oh.
It'll work one day, but I appreciate that our dice are always so neck and neck. I'll just take a regular swing. 13 to hit.
13 doesn't quite hit.
Cool. That is my
She knows
turn.
we're here now.
She knows
She
we're
knows you're
here.
here. She manages to deflect it away with her own weapon. Icarus.
I'm going to flank. So I'm going to run up with my sword out to flank. Again, as I'm running, my spiritual weapon will be going in for a slash first. For an 18 on the dice, so plus 5.
Hits.
Yep. For 8 force damage.
8 force damage.
And when I reach her, I'm going to use my short sword to hit her. But I will be casting. Where's it gone? Inflict wounds.
Jesus.
At 3rd level.
Okay.
And that's at advantage because it's a physical attack.
Get wrecked!
That's a crit.
Ooh.
So that's 5d10s of damage. 5d10s of damage.
Nice. Doubled.
Doubled. Of necrotic damage.
Okay.
Hecking yes. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 on the dice. So 48 necrotic damage.
48. Damn, she's looking very rough.
Oh my god.
Pandora.
When you say very rough, like how rough? Like she has another
She's probably got
round in her, or
more than one round in her, but she's looking like she's taken a significant chunk of damage.
Pandora's gonna pull a little vial of oil out of her bag, wipe it on her lips, and say out loud,
I suggest that you tell us what you wanted with that golem.
and she casts suggestion.
Okay, is that a charisma save?
1 moment. Wisdom save.
Wisdom save. She got 19. Fuck.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
Okay. She goes, not on your life. Finally, it is
God.
her turn.
What you can do?
So the first thing she's going to do is Misty Step.
Oh, beach.
Where's she going?
She Misty Steps over to sort of in front of this column in the middle.
This one?
Yeah. She just steps out the way, and you see her bring out a hand as she lands on the other side. Like this stream of mist disappears across the room. Brings out a hand. You see a large claw ring with a spike on the end of it, and like a bestial head. And she swipes this through the air several times, and you see immediately summoned into the room 2 horrifying creatures. They stand about 9 feet tall, with heads like vultures, a neck of crested feathers, and the body of a beetle.
Where are they going?
One in the place she just Misty stepped away from.
So, like, kind of
Yeah.
betwixt us.
So we still have advantage.
Yeah, nice.
Not quite between you, not quite flanking, but you
Yeah,
could be soon.
it is too big.
And the other one next to Pandora. You see a mottled grey exoskeleton, looks extremely thick and dense, covered in sharp natural studs.
Okay.
Instead of hands or claws, its front limbs extend into foot-long razor-sharp blade-like hooks. Surrounded by red feathers, it has bird-like legs and a hooked beak and the multifaceted eyes of an insect.
Oh.
2 of these emerge into the room. Medea's looking extremely rough as she just sort of cackles to herself. About time I get to take you down.
Not on your life.
It's bold of you to assume.
Maze, it's your turn.
May as well scoot into what? Come here. Is like that about flanking position?
Yep.
Cool. To flank with Icarus, we'll take a strike at advantage because we just be hitting things these days.
You just be hitting.
Absolutely relentless. 19
19 hits.
for. Okay. 23 points of damage,
23 points of damage, nice.
and then bonus action strike. Higher, it's like 20 something, 21.
Nice.
For a straight 2 points of damage.
2 points of damage, nothing to sniff at.
Nothing to sniff at.
You slide around this thing and just hack and slash and do everything that you can to it as it's distracted with Icarus in front of it.
Hey.
Fight your own battles. They call out to Medea.
This one is going to take a swing for Icarus and a swing for Maze. So Icarus, that is a 15 doesn't hit, does it?
Nope.
And Maze, 16.
My AC is 17 now.
Oh,
Swords out.
Swords out.
it swings, but you manage to deflect both of you with your weapons as these huge sharp hooks swing down towards you.
Nice.
Okay, Icarus.
I will immediately upon this thing arriving just twirl my hands and summon my spirit guardians at 4th level. Is that 4th level? Yeah, 4th level. So that's 4d8 of radiant damage.
Okay.
As the water nymphs jump in and out of the stone as though it's liquid. 14, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 points of radiant damage.
So they have to make a save first.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
sorry. Wisdom 13 save. But they still
The damage will be 23 or half of that.
Okay, it makes it, but it'll take half of that.
Yeah. Christ.
11.
Hey,
Okay.
a concentration ring on
Yes,
it.
please.
Yes. I'm reading
And
for the
then
boy.
my Loracai's spiritual weapon will slice in at advantage because we're still flanking.
Okay.
For 15 to hit.
15 is the AC.
Oof, excellent.
We did it, lads. We found it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. 9 damage, force.
9 damage. Nice. Okay.
I'm the D8 boy.
You've done a chunk of damage already. This one's already, you can see some wounds opening up, some sort of nasty dark blood seeping down it. It lets out a shriek to the other one, and the other one turns on Pandora. It's going to take both of its attacks at you.
No, not our wizard.
That first one's a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Even with shield.
I've got. Never mind.
So that's going to be 13 piercing damage.
Okay.
It's got his hooks in you.
Yeah, okay.
And its second attack is going to be 12, which is only hits. Oh no, wait, that's a 9. That's 15.
With mage armor, no.
Cool. Okay. Pandora, it's your turn.
Cool. So taking the damage from this thing, she thrusts a hand out to grab it and leaves a glowing green handprint on it and casts a vampiric touch.
Nice.
Touch. Natural 20!
Oh hell yeah!
Oh my god, yes.
So,
You deserve this,
You
Pandora.
deserve this. Leech its life.
get in the tray. So that's 13, 26 points of necrotic damage.
Nice.
And I will take 13 hit points back, so I get back the hit points that it took from me.
Perfect.
Delicious.
And I need a concentration ring.
Cool.
And you know what? As a bonus action, I'm gonna try and stab at it with my sea blade.
Get it.
14 to hit, doesn't hit.
Not quite.
Oh, cool.
You take another swing, but where it's like writhing in pain from the necrotic damage, you just miss with the blade.
Yeah. And it still has this handprint on it when I take my hand away.
Nice.
Pandora, you're so dangerous. I love it.
God, she's just so sexy.
Okay. Medea's going to run across so that she is got Maze, the Hook Horror, and Icarus in a straight line.
Oh no.
Oh, beach.
Oh dear. What are we doing, lads? Oh yeah.
And she moves her hand to cast another spell. Can everybody make me a dexterity saving throw?
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Nat 20.
18.
23.
Pandora, you're fine anyway, you're not in the line. 23.
cool.
Okay, you
And
both,
23.
you both succeed, but you're going to take half damage.
I take no damage because of evasion and it's a dex save.
Okay.
Christ.
Okay, you're going to take 36, so 18 points of lightning damage.
18 points of light. Yeah, lightning damage. And I need to make a constitution save.
Yeah, concentration.
I get advantage on that now because of Warcaster. So it's a 19 to 22 to maintain concentration.
Yep.
Oh, that first Hogarth should have made a save as well when it was its turn. My Spirit Guardians.
Okay, I
We'll do that later.
Yeah.
Cool, so I took that damage and I've maintained my concentration.
Okay. Maze, it's your turn.
I mean, we're up on the Hook Horror, so I shall continue to hack and slash at the Hook Horror. 17 on the dice, 24.
That hits.
For... Come here, d6s. That's another 23 points of damage.
That one goes down.
Oh!
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Back Felicia.
Bad, Felicia. And then I will turn around, run up to Medea, and just, oh no, no! I picked him up. No! I'll just take a straight swipe at her. 24 to hit
24 hits.
for 4 points of damage.
4 points of damage. Okay. That first Hook Horror went down, so Icarus.
Is it a bonus action I'd use to use dash, or is that an action?
It's an action because you're not a rogue.
Okay. Okay, I'll use my action. So I'll use my bonus action to get my spiritual weapon. So it's like 5, 10, 15, 20.
You can move 20, yeah.
It's not going to get to the Hook Horror, is it?
You get Medea instead.
Get Medea, so that's going to go towards Medea. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Yep.
And go for a slash at Medea for 16 to hit.
16 hits.
Cool. for 5 force damage.
5 force damage, okay.
And then I'm going to use my action to dash. So that's 60 feet of movement now.
Yep.
So that'll get me up to the, oh my god, I'm stuck.
Oh, you got it.
The hook horror.
Cool.
And it's entered my spirit guardian, so it needs to make a save.
Okay. On its turn, which is now. That is a 16.
It makes it, but it gets half damage.
Okay.
These things be wise.
16.
16.
So 8.
8 damage. Okay. Now it's its turn. It's furious.
Understandable.
It's going to take a swipe at Icarus. That does not hit. It's going to take another swipe at Icarus.
Nice.
That does not hit.
Excellent.
Wow. Enemies today just like, nope, no.
We respect the artifacts in here.
Pandora.
Do I have enough space there to flank? Like, are those statues in the way?
No, they're not.
Cool.
Scoop her around.
Tight. Cool, I will...
It's fine, whatever.
I'm gonna bonus action Seablade the Hook Horror at advantage.
Hell yeah.
That's dirty 20.
Yeah, that hits.
Dirty 20.
For 7 points of slashing damage.
Nice.
And... I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Give me my spells, please. I'm gonna send one of the rays at the Hook Horror and 2 of them at Medea.
Nice.
So let's roll those boys. Don't think. Yeah, because it would be at advantage because flanking, but no.
But
it is.
disadvantage,
But disadvantage
because it's
a
melee,
ranged attack.
yeah.
So just a straight roll
Yeah.
for the Hook Horror. Right, so hang on. Hook Horror is a fucking 24 to hit. So it takes. I can re-roll that.
Hell yeah.
So 7 points of fire damage.
I said no.
Okay.
And Medea is a 15 and like a 25.
Yep, both hit.
Cool.
Yes. Get her ass.
So 8 and re-roll 1. 8. So 16 fire damage on Medea.
16.
And I am wreathed in flames again.
Hell yeah.
Flames explode out of Pandora as they strike across the room and hit both the monster and the mage.
Chaos Elmo.
Okay. It is Medea's turn.
What are you gonna do with her?
Medea brings her hands forward to cast another spell and starts to conjure a cloud. It fills the rest of the room from maze backwards in a 20-foot radius. And Maze, can you make me a Constitution saving throw?
Oh my god.
I can try, Chief. Crit 23.
23. Okay.
Like, I know that makes no difference for saves, but
You will still be taking half damage as she casts Cloud Kill.
Oh shit. What is that?
Cloud Kill, you create a 20-foot radius sphere of poisonous yellow-green fog centered on a point of your choosing. It spreads around corners, lasts the duration, or until dispersed by a strong wind. It's a heavily obscured area, so you two will just see Maze disappear into this yellow poisonous cloud. And it will move 10 feet away from her at the start of every turn. And starting a turn there, or when it's cast, you'll be subject to a Constitution saving throw. 2, 4, 5. Oh my god.
At least you got half.
Half of 33, so 16.
Okay.
16 poison damage.
that's fine. May starts coughing.
You hear Maze coughing from inside this heavy, obscuring cloud of poisonous smoke.
Maze!
Maze,
Can I see?
you are starting your turn there.
Okay.
Make a Constitution saving
Oh,
throw.
Jesus.
18.
18, you still succeed. That was a piss roll anyway, don't worry. 13, 14, 15. Half of 15, so
7.
7 points of poison damage as you continue to breathe in this poisonous gas.
Yeah, can I see where I'm going, or?
Let's see.
You're right in front of her anyway.
Yeah, like, can I still see her?
Heavily obscured.
Which means probably no.
Probably not, no.
Okay.
All you can see around you is this poison.
But I know which way I came from,
Yeah.
so I will just... And I know that she was in front of me.
Yes.
So I will run, like, diagonally, so I'm not running into her.
Okay.
Because I don't want to just bowl her over.
Yeah. She will take an opportunity attack
Yeah, that's
if
fine.
she sees you moving through.
But I'll just run this way to get my bearings.
Doesn't hit anyway, 14.
Okay. Bonus action insightful fighting on her.
Okay.
Try and make this work. 23.
23. I doubt she's gonna roll that high. No, that's 60.
Okay, and then I will swap one of my swords for my little hand crossbow and use my action to fire at her for 19 to hit.
19 hits.
So that's 5d6. Oh! 30 points of damage.
Jesus! She goes down. Medea drops to the floor
Hell yes.
as a crossbow bolt just strikes her like straight in the head. She drops. The fog cloud disperses immediately, but the hook horror stays.
Okay.
She's down.
Let's just deal with this and then we can sort it.
Yeah.
That one's gone. She's gone. Icarus.
I will use, obviously it's, I'll use my action to attack with my sword, which will give it the thunder damage as well if it hits at advantage, because Pandora and I are flanking. Double 14s. So, 21.
It hits.
It's a D8 and a D6, yeah. God, it's always one thunder damage and 7 force piercing damage,
Okay.
and then bonus action swing my my spiritual weapon over. Can I get there?
Just next to you.
Cool. Boop, and that'll go for advantage too. For a crit.
Nice.
Get the d8.
Wow. Piss.
So it's a 1 on the dice, so 2. So 4 force damage.
Full force. Yeah.
And then it's starting its round there, so it has to do a save for my spirit guardians.
Nice. Its turn starts. It's going to make a save.
With 13.
19. Very wise.
Why are these vulture beasts so wise? What can we learn from them?
adjacent.
26 damage, so no wait, 16 plus 16. No, what am I doing? 16 plus 10. Yeah, 26, I was right.
26.
So halved.
So hard. 13. It looks extremely rough, like it will barely withstand one more blow.
Nice.
It's going to try and strike out at you.
Nice. Do it.
It fails
Damn it.
miserably again, and the second one. Again.
Wow!
You just want to yell lightning at it.
Yep.
You try and like you're not even trying to avoid it that hard, but it's in so much pain that it's just blindly flailing around.
Oh, come on!
The handprint on it is going to flare green, and Vampiric Touch is going to utilise itself again.
Okay.
Wither it.
Wither it, 26.
That hits.
Cool. 4.
Cool.
6 necrotic damage.
You have the floor.
Yay!
The life just leaves this thing as it withers to
There's a
nothing.
way you see its skin cracking and starting to flake off, and it drops to the ground heavily.
You okay, Miz?
Yeah, that was a bad time in there.
Yeah.
Let's see what she's got on her.
Yeah, I'll start going through her body.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
Okay.
So you can easily find the ring, obviously, because you saw her use it.
4.
4. Apart from that, you find a small pouch with like 5 or 6 silver pieces in it.
Can we aid Maze or also
So
look?
could someone else look?
I'm going to say based on that investigation check, that's all there is to find.
Oh, okay.
Because it's investigation, like you can search and search, but that's it.
Like, okay, we get 2 silver pieces each, and I will hold on to this. Well,
Horror ring.
I will show it to Pandora first. Be like, is this some kind of like she used it to cast a spell, or?
I can have a look.
I guess it's got any arcane runes on it, or
Make an Arcana check.
15.
15. You see some arcane runes like pressed on the inside where it would have been like up flush against her finger. They are summoning runes, but not for anything in particular. It seems like it's expended whatever it was charged with, but could be recharged.
Okay. So it might be one of those that you can use like once a day or something, but you can summon stuff with it.
Okay.
Like non-specific stuff.
Do you want to hold on to it or put it in the bag?
Sure. I'll put
Yeah.
it in the bag.
Great, suits you.
Is that a real item?
No, I'll have to make that for you.
Okay.
Can I have a cheeky look around real quick before we leave?
Sure.
Icarus has a criminal gander.
Make an investigation check in the room.
It's a nat 1, I'm just having a look like, oh, this is cool.
Yeah, you have a look around. You see crates nailed shut, various items. You notice that a lot of stuff is like locked to the floor to make sure it can't be stolen out of here.
We need to move because we just left a body in here.
I was going to say, what are we going to do about the body?
Put her in the bag.
No.
No.
Put her in the bag because then we can just get rid of her outside and we're not just going to be leaving a dead body in here.
I feel kind of weird about that.
Just put her in the bag, she can't breathe anyway. Unless you just want to leave a dead body
You can set her on fire.
in a room full of antiques.
Control it. You can control things.
There is no ventilation in this room.
Ah.
Oh, it'll like smoke us out.
Open the bag, open the bag.
Oh my god.
I will not assist you with this, but I will let it happen.
You can. She's quite small. You can shove her body into the bag of holding.
Oh, I hate this. I hate this.
hate this so
Oh.
much.
Oh, it feels dirty.
There's also the corpse of 2 hook horrors.
Yeah. Do they not dissipate or anything once they're dead? Or, okay.
Okay, so they weren't summoned from another plane.
Like happy for them to be there because like they're not a person.
Well, what are we gonna do now? Where do we put her?
Although I suppose if we left her here, it would look like the Hogarth got her.
Yeah.
Oh my god, get her back out.
Reach into the bag of
Roll a
holding.
d20.
Oh no! This is dumb.
8.
8. You reach into the bag and you feel something leathery brushing against your hand.
Pull it out.
You pull out and it keeps coming. Like the dried body of an anaconda.
Ah!
Is that a like spell thing?
No!
Just put it
Just
back.
leave it with the rest of it.
Oh my god.
Someone's gonna have to clean up anyway.
Oh my god, okay, I'm just gonna look in the bag and reach in.
You can now pull Medea's body back out again.
Sorry.
Put her in a weird tableau with the hook chorus so it looked like they fought each other to the
I would
death.
like move one of the hook horror's hands to like like onto her to like make it look like remove the crossbow bolt from her head.
Yeah, like remove anything that suggests we were here.
And I would say you notice with passive perception like a quite subtle back door out of this room, like out to the street.
Okay, back door, back
You
door.
just framed some hook chorus.
You guys are just so chaotic.
Oh my god!
We're never meant to be a chaotic party.
Everyone!
We're just those kind of friends.
You can unlatch this door and slip out back into the streets of Erin, looking a little bit worse for wear, but okay. You come out into an alleyway. It's not busy. You can see the street beyond. You're able to close the doors and like sort of. You can't redo the latch, but you can sort of make it look like they're closed properly.
What do we do about Sebastian's clock? Do they just send it to him or do we need to bring it?
We could just go in and collect it real quick. Just go in the front and be like, hey, we popped out for some air.
Sure.
And got covered in blood.
Are we covered in blood?
Well, you've been in a fight.
Okay. Who's the least covered in blood?
Well, I mean, I healed myself, but I would just look a bit dishevelled, I suppose.
Yeah.
I can go get it and put it in the bag.
Okay.
You can go back in and speak to an attendant, but they will say they will box it up and send it to Sebastian once the payment has gone.
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Erin Express card has gone through.
We've done what we need to do. Let's leave.
Okay. I guess we go get paid by Sebast.
Yep.
You make your way back through the streets of Erin. Not quite so leisurely this time. Trying to like brush yourselves off and like, you know, take off anything and tuck it away if it's got blood on it or creature pus.
Pus.
I can imagine the hook horrors would be pussy creatures.
Very pussy. You smell a bit, Maze, of that poison gas. Sort of reeks as you walk through the streets. But you can return to Sebast's office at Delphos in this state. You knock on the door and come inside, and he looks up from his paperwork and he's like, "Hi. What happened?"
Oh, we got in a fight just to do some training. On the way back, we had time to kill, you know.
Oh, okay. I had a little bit of a panic there that I'd sent you to an auction and got you in some sort of physical danger.
No, don't worry about it.
Well, we had time to kill, like I said, so we were just doing some training.
But good news, we found something for you.
You did?
We did, and it'll be delivered to your house.
Fantastic.
It's a time-stopping clock.
Oh, I bet it looks absolutely wonderful. It would go fantastically on my clock wall.
Of course, he has a clock wall.
My wife will be so happy.
Oh, your clock wall?
Yes.
Your wife?
Yes.
Huh. When did he have time? He has a whole wall of time!
It's what he uses the magical clocks for.
Apparently so. He's all the time in the world! He's, what's his face? He's got that stopwatch. Bernard's watch! Bernard's watch! He is Bernard's watch! I was thinking exactly that when the clock was being described.
Okay. Thank you very much for doing that for me. I will, I'm sure my friend, I'm sure Ruben will be very happy as well.
Yeah, his got sold for 900 and
Something.
we got the clock for you for like 700.
Fantastic. I'm assuming, obviously, you will receive your cut of payment.
Oh, I put it between these two.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm debt free, so
You sure, Maze?
yeah.
That's very, very kind of you. If you two are comfortable with that?
Sure, if that's okay.
Fantastic. In which case, and he sort of brings out his balance books and flips through to your debt, and Pandora, he's able to, with the split of money as well, clear your debt with the school.
Oh,
And take off 125 from yours, Icarus.
thank you very much.
No problem. I will be sure to stay in touch as soon as I've got something else. I'll keep you in mind.
Thanks. That'll be good.
And he lets you go.
Maze,
Pull Maze aside as we're sort of leaving the office.
you didn't have to do that. It was really nice because you were like involved in all of that as well. Like,
Yeah, but doesn't matter.
I wondered if you wanted this then. I'll give them the claw ring.
Okay.
Sure, I can hold on to it.
Yeah, I don't think you need to be able to use magic to use a ring like this.
Okay.
I don't think.
I mean, you said it might recharge in the morning?
Yeah, like,
I'll see if it does anything, I'll let you know.
see what it does in the morning.
Okay, I'll hold on to it. Thank you.
Okay.
Magical glory.
It's now probably sort of early-ish afternoon at this point, or like it's probably like later afternoon at this point. You know that tonight Persephone and Rosa's engagement party is taking place in the town of Ispiti, just outside of Erin, which is in a couple of hours' time.
I'd like to go wash.
Yeah.
Just
Tidy up.
We've been having like some really serious baths recently. Maze goes and has another very serious bath.
Okay, is anyone else doing anything ahead of the engagement party?
I'm going to use my sending necklace and send Damon a message.
Okay.
Hey, it does uncount. Hey, so we had a run-in with Medea. She won't be a problem anymore.
Really glad to hear from you. looks like the entire Kandu situation is gonna be sorted soon. As ever, thank you so much.
Yeah. And just get dressed nice.
Get dressed now. Get dressed.
Add to my letters.
Okay.
Oh.
Write a new letter. And I want to hunt out Alexis
Sure.
with a pile of things.
Okay. I'd say it takes you a short while to find him, but you can find him in the library.
And just a little pile of papers and stuff.
He looks up at you and sort of looks relatively happy to see you again. Hey.
Hey, can we talk for a sec?
Yeah. Sure. I'll pull you over into a quiet corner of the library.
Last night I said I trust you. And I mean that, like, implicitly.
I trust you too.
Passing the letter with the paperwork
That you wrote for Laura.
that I wrote for Loracai. Can you keep hold of this?
Yeah.
It's for Loracai. Just in case.
In case.
Just in case.
Are you expecting something to happen?
I don't know. But I just want to make plans just in case.
And in what circumstance would I give this to Loracai?
I don't know. I guess if anything happens to me.
Sure. Well, I give you my word on it.
Thanks.
Just be bloody careful. I understand a contingency plan, but try not to let anything happen to you.
I'm not planning on letting anything happen to me.
Okay.
It's just I just want to be safe. And I don't want anything to happen to me and Loracai be left wondering, you know? He's basically my dad.
I get it. Sure. Consider it done.
Thanks.
You look good, by the way.
Thanks.
Going somewhere special?
Pandora's sister's got an engagement party, so
Right. Enjoy yourself.
we'll do. I'll catch you later.
Catch you later.
Okay. Give your shoulder a little squeeze and put it on and walk away.
Is anyone else doing anything before the party?
Nothing in particular.
I guess just taking like a little bit of a short rest to not look like I'm at less hit points.
Sure.
Icarus will be wearing the hairpiece that you gave him, by the way.
Oh, Pandora.
Oh!
About an hour and a half before you need to be there, the three of you are able to meet again in the front lobby of Delphos and go down and get yourselves a cart to leave the city because it would take a lot of walking. Hop up onto it on the back, watching the city roll away from you, and leave Erin's walls to head to Ispiti, just outside on the coast. Ispiti is a quaint coastal town built into the hillside, just about half an hour out of the city centre. Whitewashed stone houses, roofs of rich terracotta tile or blue paint are built to stack higher and higher up the cliffside, giving the effect of the houses cascading down towards the crystal clear sea at the bottom. Large flagstones line streets, lush hanging plants trail from lattices, and the white walls of the houses and shops reflect the evening sunlight to make Ispiti bright and deliciously warm, even at this time of day. The fresh scent of the ocean permeates the area, while the strum of musicians and the amiable shouts of vendors fill the streets. Ispiti prospers on craftsmanship, Pandora is able to tell you as you're travelling down.
Spilling all of this.
On our left we have.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's the people who live there who provide such beautiful craftsmanship, and it boasts a thriving market culture within which all manner of local crafts and delicacies are sold. Cured meats, fish, citrus fruits, homemade bottled wines, cordials, flower arrangements, homemade potions and salves, children's toys, intricate metalwork and pottery, to sculpted candles and lace, and so many more things, found on almost every street, on stalls or being sold out of the front of people's houses. You trundle down on the cart towards the De Rossi house, and Pandora is able to tell you that the works of glassmith Stefano De Rossi are renowned throughout the area. You do see some of them dotted around in in-shop windows or in people's homes.
That's one of my dad's! That's one of my dad's!
So cute.
And Pandora can tell you that to operate as a full-time working stay-at-home single dad, he relocated his workshop into the ground floor of the home.
I love him. Pandora, I'm so excited to meet your dad.
Oh, I can't wait for you guys to meet my family. I miss them so much.
I can't wait to meet them. I really can't. You talk about them so much.
Yeah, your sisters too.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's been so long.
It's so weird though. We could have been friends a long time ago.
I guess I was always kind of shut away in the library.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, because I used to come swimming at this beach.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I used to come here all the time as a kid.
See, we could have met. Because there's a really nice, family of seals that live just...
Oh my gosh, I've heard about them, but I've never seen them.
I will take you to meet them. They're so cute.
Call them over.
You get the cart to drop you off a couple of streets over so you can enjoy the stroll along the seafront. And you reach the De Rossi home. You feel the heat as you approach from the glassworker's furnace, which is done for the day but still radiating out into the street from wide open doors. You see inside shelves and workbenches stacked with countless completed glass artworks, vases, perfume bottles, and intricate sculptures ranging from just the size of a fingernail to 3 or 4 feet high.
Wow.
Papa.
Dad?
You hear some movement around in one of the back rooms of the workshop down here, and you see popping out Stefano's head. He's sort of cleaning up after a day of working at the furnace. You see a human man in his late 50s, smaller than Pandora, about 5'6", bald, greying stubble on his face. His features lined with the furrows and smile lines of someone who both laughs aloud and worries in silence. He comes straight out and he's like, Dora! Dad! Comes charging over and pulls you into a tight hug.
Hold him so tight.
Oh, it's so good to see you.
I missed you so much.
Oh, you're here now, sweetie. You're here now.
Dad, I have to introduce you to my 2 bestest friends at Delphos. This is Icarus and this is Mace.
Hi.
I have heard about you two. I want to give you the biggest hug. Is that okay?
Yes, it's so nice to meet you, Mr. De Rossi.
Ah, and he grabs your faces and gives you kisses on both cheeks, and then pulls you into a big hug.
It's really nice to meet you, sir.
It's very, very nice to meet you too. I'm so happy that you've become friends with my Dora.
She's a wonderful girl.
She's quite an inspirational person.
She's just buzzing to be back at home.
Please come inside, don't wait out on the street.
Yeah, of course.
Are Steffi and Penny here?
They are. As well as some of Steffi's guests upstairs already. So, please come through, and you're welcomed through the ground floor to a staircase at the back. And the heat of the furnace starts to rise up the staircase, but it's countered by the sea breeze wafting in through open windows in this airy space lit up with several different lamps on the walls. You can smell that ocean salt, Icarus. It's got whitewashed stone walls inside, some patterned with smaller stones pressed into the surface, and cleanly decorated rooms. You see plants, wicker and wood furniture. It's comfortable but not cluttered. And the living area and kitchen reside on this floor. And then there's one more staircase up to what you imagine must be the bedrooms and everything. Then you see a beautiful view of the ocean. The sun is setting, but there's still a few warm colours right on the horizon line.
I'm watching that horizon. Green light, I want it.
The For the sake of the party, the doors to the balcony on this level have been opened, allowing sea air to waft in. The warm glow of the inside of the building spills out, and music plays softly from inside in this room. There is a bard sat in one corner,
Nice.
playing a lyre for this particular occasion, and there's sound of laughter and merriment already heard from the guests in the kitchen.
We just got the sun as well.
We really did.
You did.
That was pleasant.
As you come into this room, you see immediately the familiar figure of Royce, this tall, pale elf with dark hair and like purplish blue eyes, in his cowrie shell necklace and sort of a fine pallor for the evening. And you see beside him, dressed in a beautiful silk pallor trimmed with gold, in a warm peachy colour that is almost nude against her burnt orange skin,
Scandalous.
fading into a darker purple at the hem. Persephone, looking very similar to Pandora but a little bit older, her long hair up in intricate braids around her horns, which are decorated with a waterfall of jewellery made of seashells and pearls. Around her neck is an expensive crystal necklace, and on her finger, an impressive ring that she is showing off to some of her other guests. However, as soon as you enter and she catches sight of a familiar burnt orange tiefling coming up the stairs, she turns and she's like, "Ah, Pandora! Steffi! Oh, it's so good to see you!"
She's gonna run right at her sister. Like, grab her.
Oh, careful, it's very expensive. I'm sorry, you look so beautiful. Oh, you look so adorable. Pandorable.
Oh my gosh, congratulations!
Thank you so much.
I'm so excited!
Rose is like, good to see you again, Pandora.
Oh, she'll hug him as well. Hi, Royce!
Ruffles her hair. Good to see you too as well.
Hi,
Good
good to
Rose.
see you.
Thank you for
Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations, and nice to meet you, Persephone.
Yes, it's so good to meet you too.
Steffi, this is Maze and Icarus from Delphos.
Maze and Icarus. Oh, thank you so much for looking after my little
That's
sister.
Maze, I'm Icarus.
Right.
But it's really nice to meet you. You look stunning, and congratulations
Thank
on your
you so
engagement.
much. It's so good to have you here. Penelope's in the kitchen.
Okay, let's go meet Penelope.
Okay.
And you move through. You see a few other guests at the party. I'd say maybe only one of which you recognise Pandora. The rest you imagine must be friends sort of accumulated in her time after graduation. There's more than this, but you see a few which stand out. A tall and broad half-orc woman, strong jawline and very friendly face. And you get a vague sense of recognition looking at her. Make a history check.
Ooh. That's 20.
That's 20. In which case you do recognise her as a sort of vice captain of the city guard.
Oh wow.
Important people at this party.
That's the vice captain of the city guard.
Wow.
You recognise Zux, who is a green-skinned horned lizard folk.
Ooh.
Just a friend of Persephone's you've met before at like a dinner thing, a birthday party maybe. You know that he is a low-level cleric of Maglubiot, and that they met through an assignment at work. Quite a nervous guy, but can be quite fun with a few drinks in him.
Same.
You see a tan-skinned half-elf with long dark hair and eyes. She's got a very beautiful face, but quite severe looking, and she doesn't really pay much attention to the three of you as you come through. You wouldn't recognise her. You see Alexandra in the kitchen talking to your younger sister Penelope, who you haven't seen for several months. Since you last saw her, Penelope has cut her hair short, and
Penny!
she has an undercut on one side. And she's having quite an in-depth and loud conversation with Alexander about how the Council of Erin has increased taxation at the docks for smaller fishing vessels, and they're clearly trying to push out small businesses because they have a stake in the larger ones. As she's doing this, she's finishing up the food, and she has made like a banquet which is spread out all over the kitchen as she's talking.
Penny!
Oh, Pandora!
Again, run at her sister.
Cuts what she's saying to Alexander immediately and turns her phone paying you attention. Ah, it's good to see you.
It's so good to see you. How are you doing? I love your hair.
Thank you.
It looks so cute on you.
Oh, thank you. I thought so.
Penny, this
Who
is
are these two?
this is Icarus and
Hey.
this is Maze.
Hi.
My friends from Delphos.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. We've heard lots about you.
Oh, I haven't heard anything about you.
Like, Pandora blushes. Like, I haven't written. I'm sorry. It's been so busy.
That's okay, that's okay. Just finishing off the food.
Do you want some help?
Oh, no. Enjoy your party.
Okay. It's so good to be home. I missed you so much.
She gives you a kiss on the cheek as well. And then it's just like, I was just telling Alexandra about the council and how, and just sort of launches into this tirade of sort of angry activism for the small businesses of Erin.
You're not talking his ear off, are you?
No, it's quite all right.
Oh, Alexandra.
Good to see you, Pandora.
Good to see you.
You're gonna have to get used to this. Are you gonna go to Delphos too?
Yeah, she's starting in the next, like, the coming year.
You see her face like, ugh.
You don't wanna?
And Stefano sort of steps up behind into the kitchen. He's like, yes, she's going to be going to Delphos starting in the next couple of months. We're very proud of her, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, Dad, I've told you before that I don't want to go to Delphos Academy. And they sort of pull into her side and she's like, I'm not interested in that. And Stefano, honey, I've told you it's the best education you can get and I'm trying to provide for you in the best way that I possibly can. And honestly, how else are you going to follow in your mother's footsteps? Penelope just, ugh, Dad, I can't think of anything worse. I want to go into something interesting that might actually change things and not politics.
Well, where else to change things other than in politics, Penny?
None of you understand. Anyway, food, serving, and sort of starts picking up plates and taking them through into the other room.
Oy.
Stefano's just like rubbing his face. Oh, I'm sorry about her. She's going through a phase.
Don't be sorry about it. It's not anything to be ashamed of to be interested in helping people and
No,
taking
nothing
activism.
to be ashamed of. She just doesn't click with her yet that she will be making. She'll be in a great position to be making change if she pursues this sort of career path.
She's been like this since she was a baby.
She's always been trouble.
Like, I don't know about trouble, Dad, but like, she's always been very sure of what she wants. And I remember Mom used to say that she could be a lawyer.
She certainly could be a lawyer.
Fantasy lawyer.
As she stands up for herself and she can talk me down from anything.
She's not walking all over you, is she?
No. And, she'll be gone soon and then we got some space in the house. And be quiet. And I'll probably miss the arguing.
Oh, Dad.
What about you three? Where are you planning to move to after the academy?
We haven't even really thought about it. We've been so busy.
Oh god.
Well, Larkai's kicking me out.
Yeah, I don't want to go back to live with my parents' friends. So,
Why don't we find a place? Like the three of us?
Yeah.
Like 3 roommates?
Yeah.
If that's
No,
what you guys want to do.
That's a nice idea. Yeah, we should. We should
Makes
look at some
sense.
places.
I think that is a wonderful idea. You could move here to Espini and be close to home.
I could. I would be right near the ocean, Icarus.
We would.
You get a place down on the beach. Go out and swim in the sea every day.
I could introduce you to the seals.
Oh my gosh, that would be so good. And we'd be still close to Erin, but like not like right too close, like in all of the hustle and bustle of it.
Yeah.
If that's what you guys would want to do, like we can have a look and see what else is available elsewhere.
Yeah, let's have a look around. I'm
why not?
happy for about that though. That'd be really nice.
Yeah.
And you'd be close to your boyfriend if you moved here as well, so.
Stefano sort of ding. Boyfriend?
It's still like a very new thing.
Mace, sorry, I gotta go look at the view.
Oh, let's go get drinks and go
Yeah.
to the balcony.
I'm so sorry.
You two dart away from the conversation, and Stefano turns to Pandora and is like, so who's this boyfriend?
His name is Adrian.
Adrian.
And he's a gladiator at the mall.
Oh.
He's one of the arcane users.
From over your shoulder, Alexandra goes, he's a very, very nice man. Oh, you've met him. Well, in which case, I would like to meet him.
We've only like been out a couple times. Like I don't know how serious it is yet.
Well, I would like to know if he's good enough for you.
He isn't. Spoiler.
Oh, he's a lovely man!
Yeah, but I get the vibe that he will never be good enough.
No one will ever be good enough for Pandora.
Not for
God.
Stefano's children.
Dad, come on. Like it's
Go enjoy yourself. We'll talk about this later.
okay.
Pandora will clock eyes at Alexander.
Can I talk to you later? Like it doesn't have to be now. Like enjoy the party.
Of course.
Okay.
And Stefano lets you escape back to your friends and sort of socialise with your sister's guests. You do see that the tan-skinned half-elf with the dark eyes sticks quite close to Royce and is fairly tactile with him. Persephone doesn't seem to care.
Like, does she not notice or just not care?
She definitely is aware of it. Doesn't seem to care.
They're a throuple.
This is my husband Royce and his boyfriend.
I guess I'll ask Penelope.
Who is that? Next to the voice.
That's Sarah.
Girlfriend.
Who is she?
Royce's best friend.
Oh, okay.
I know it's kind of weird.
It is a bit, isn't it?
It is a little bit weird.
It's like it's an engagement party.
I know. Apparently they've known each other since they were like tiny children.
I mean, Steffi's right there.
Well, then do something about it.
It's not my like.
Then leave it alone.
Okay. Jeez. Actually, like,
I'll look around to see if Persephone is involved in conversation or busy or anything at the moment.
She is talking to someone, but it doesn't look like she's deep into the conversation.
okay. Like, I wanted to speak to both of you, if you have a second.
Okay.
Okay, I'll take her hand and pull her towards Persephone.
Steffi, do you have a second?
Of course.
Okay, take her and I guess maybe go up to one of our bedrooms.
Yeah. You can head on into your childhood bedroom. You can sit down, look around at like the glass sculptures that you've got decorating the shelves and books on arcana,
So
and books
many
on
books.
politics, and
So many books.
books on weaponry and books on history, and every shelf is covered with books and papers.
I missed you guys so much. It's so good to see you both.
We missed you too. Steffi just sort of strokes your hair.
I'll lean into her hand and lean on her.
This might sound kind of weird, and like, feel free to like tell me I'm being silly or whatever. But I've been like both thinking about and having a lot of dreams about Mom lately.
What kind of dreams?
Weird stuff, like there was one time I was in a volcano trying to get to her, but like she was like wreathed in smoke and I couldn't reach her, and like, but like all the dreams she's like calling out for me.
Make an insight check. What's happening?
Please. Hello? Please. 18.
18. You can see in her face a sort of recognition about what you're talking about.
Does that mean anything to you?
I mean, I've had dreams about Mom before. Penelope's just like, doesn't mean anything to me.
I mean, you were really little.
Yeah,
Do you remember much about her?
not really.
I think you would have liked her a lot.
Stephanie's like, I wouldn't worry about it.
You sure?
There is a lot that we don't know about her. And perhaps one day we'll find out.
Yeah.
I guess think of the dreams as a way to connect with her finally.
I guess. There's other stuff as well. Like, again, like, I don't know if it's me being stupid or silly or like just exam stress or something, but like I've been hearing stuff
Hearing stuff.
Like, in my head.
Maybe see how you feel a few weeks after your exams.
Yeah, I guess. It's been stressful time.
If it's still worrying you, then we can talk about it then.
Yeah. I know I can talk to you guys about anything.
Always.
I love you both so much.
Both your sisters pull you into a big sister hug.
Their tails will sort of entwine, like the three of them.
And you sit there for a while, just holding on to each other. And then Stephanie's just like, I've got a party guest to get back to.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
No, of course. It's so good to see you. Please come downstairs and enjoy yourselves.
Sure, sorry. I just hadn't had like a moment with you guys for like a year or something, like since last solstice.
Well, you're done with school now. You can come back and spend some time. And you can come and see me in Royce's place.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm excited for the wedding and just everything.
And Penelope's like, wait, well, food, I've got to get better food. Darts downstairs. Stephanie's just like, just before you go back down. Would you be my maid of honor?
Yes. Of course I will.
I didn't want to ask in front of Penelope, but...
She starts crying.
Oh, don't, you ruin your makeup.
Yes, of course I will. That's so sweet of you.
Come on, it's good. It's my big emotional day. Stop crying.
Sorry.
You could stay a few more minutes and sort of hug and catch up a little bit.
Yeah.
And then head back downstairs into the party. You two have been sort of milling around, socialising amongst yourselves or maybe with some of the others.
I was gonna suggest to Icarus at some point, like, do you think we can trust Royce, right?
Yeah?
Should we talk to him about stuff?
I don't know.
You're not sure?
Oh, you don't want to drag people into it, you know?
I know,
We've
but
already told the Peshek about things.
I know, but like he's.
I feel bad about dragging more people into
But
it.
surely he's in a position where he can like do something about it, right? Or maybe get us some more information.
I don't know. It's his engagement party. Let's not drop a bomb on him while, you know.
Fair.
Oh, hey, happy engagement. By the way, there's a secret under.
I don't mean like go that far. I just mean insinuate. See how? I don't know.
Sure.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, we'll go find Royce.
He stood there, he still has this Sarah stood next to him, just sort of laugh, and when she's laughing she's like bumping her shoulder against his. He doesn't seem to be responding in kind. It's not like they're flirting, it just seems like a extremely over familiar friendship.
Hey, Royce.
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, good. How are you?
Good.
Can we talk to you for a second? I'm really sorry.
Yeah, of course. Sarah, give us some space, woman. She's like, I'll get us another drink. And sort of slinks away, casting like a glance back at him. He's like,
You're close?
yeah, she's like a sister, so.
Okay. So, we guess we take him to a corner.
What did you want to talk about?
We've got some things that we'd like to discuss. Not here, not your engagement party, but we've got. Pandora trusts you,
I hope so.
so we trust you. And we might have gotten mixed up in some stuff.
You're in some kind of trouble?
Kind of.
Not as much trouble as we were in.
No. Anyway, there's something going on in the city, and we think that. Oh,
You know how the previous armiger was murdered? We were there that night. We found his body and...
did the investigation?
Yeah, and...
Now we kind of think we know who did it?
Or have a slightly more indication. And that we can...
Who? Who do you think it is?
A shifter?
But not the one that was at the party, but a different one. And that some people at Delphos can be trusted.
Ziki.
The
Trying to recruit Ziki's trying to recruit Delphos students into this.
yeah, like me. But
It sounds like you've been going through a lot.
there's a lot going on.
I'm really sorry to bring this up at your party. I didn't actually want to bring all of this up. I just wanted to say we know some stuff and we would like to discuss it with you.
We can make time to discuss.
That'd be good.
Thank you.
Yeah, we can definitely arrange that. Don't worry, we'll arrange that when when all of us are back in Erin. Make some time at the council building maybe to go over it properly.
That would be really good.
That'd be fantastic. Thank you so much.
Don't trust Leonardo.
Wouldn't trust that man with my life.
Good.
Smart.
Good.
Good.
Yeah.
I'll give him an awkward side hug. And
Pats you on the shoulder.
He'll offer my hand to shake.
And shakes your hand. He's like, please, let's get you some drinks so you can relax, because it sounds like you've really been through it.
Kind of.
Get you some strong drinks.
I love that.
You find that Penelope is now mixing cocktails.
Hell yeah.
love that for her.
Some green in a back.
May as well absolutely like instigate some political conversations with Penelope and just like
she loves
exchange some opinions.
that. She just completely lights up and full on engages you, tunnel vision on Maze.
Hell yeah.
Apart from the occasional flirty look at Icarus.
Oh.
And yeah, from there, she's like, anyone want to join me on the balcony?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
Get some air.
And take you out there and put out a smoking pipe. Get some nice, like, relaxing herbs. Pass it around. If you want to partake.
Yeah, I will.
Okay. And she'll pass you the smoking pipe, and then she'll try and catch your eye from the side and be like,
What are you doing? Don't let that see you.
This doesn't want to be in this situation anymore. It's too awkward. They stealth away.
I give you a wave with the pipe like.
Encourage her.
20.
She's a kid.
not natural.
slip away, back past, slide into the room, stick close to a wall so that you're not spotted.
What are you doing? She's a kid. I'm not a kid. You're my kid sister.
How old are you?
19.
That's not a kid.
17.
Oh.
It's not like there's laws in Erin for how old you have to be to smoke pipe.
Yeah.
Don't let that see you.
Oh, that doesn't care.
I do it that all the time.
Where's up right?
You want? No. It'll help you relax.
Come on,
Stay
Dora.
uptight.
Dora, come on, be cool.
I don't want to
I'm cool.
answer that.
I'm so cool.
Then you'll smoke the pipe.
With peer pressure here.
Oh my god.
Maze does back around and is just like, peer pressure isn't cool, guys.
Whatever, be more.
Stealths away again.
Pandora hops away.
The evening moves on, and eventually Pandora, you're able to like pull Alexandra aside for a chat. You go out to get some air on the balcony.
Me and your sister just like, hey.
Hotbox the balcony.
Even though it's out in the air.
Penelope ends up like having another little sort of heated discussion with Stefano, and then like inviting you two upstairs to talk politics away from the party, away from all these boring older people.
Yes.
Yeah.
We dismantled the system with
You
Penelope.
sit sort of like cross-legged on a bed, one of you on the floor, one leaning on the desk, and talk about how you're going to dismantle the entire system.
Yeah, we basically like plot out the Area 51 raid from before.
They can't stop all of
I
us.
can't stop all of
If
them.
we all run at once, they can't stop all of us.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Right?
You know what they say about ants? They're stronger together.
Ants can lift a lot though. Hoist.
I can lift a lot.
So can I.
We can do this.
Are you guys in your right mind right now?
I'm in my best mind.
We could go jump into the sea.
I know seals.
You know, if you're gonna jump into the sea, you should absolutely show off your swimming skills too.
What else would I do in the sea?
Okay. Anyway.
Let's go.
Okay.
You too, Maze.
No.
Yeah, come on.
No. I stepped away.
Out of Icarus's grasp.
You go out onto the balcony, Alexandra, for a much more peaceful moment. You see Penelope and the lizard folk and Icarus coming out into the street, running across to the beach and down to the water.
Well, off they go.
I'm sure they're having fun.
I know seals!
Quite a rowdy bunch of friends you've gathered.
Yeah, I never would have expected that from me.
So,
It feels like ages since we last, debriefed.
it does, doesn't it? I suppose that comes with the end of the school year.
Yeah, you must have been, so busy with all of the exams going on and everything.
It's been pretty crazy, but I have reviewed the work you did on your third task, and I have spoken with your outside examiner, and I shouldn't really say this, but you passed that one with flying colours.
Oh, that's great to hear.
You are definitely on track to graduate at the end of the month.
That's such a relief. Thank you.
I think it's probably the same for all three of you as well. I'm saying this off the record.
No,
Yeah.
of course.
Candid.
Absolutely. My lips are sealed.
It's going to be strange not having you around.
It's partly what I wanted to talk to you about. It's gonna be strange not hanging out with you. And I couldn't have done these 4 years without you.
It has been an absolute pleasure mentoring you. I believe you've still got a long way to go. You're going to keep learning far beyond the confines of Delphos Academy.
That's what you always said, isn't it? You should never stop learning.
Exactly. And there's so much more. I mean, you are already an exceptional mage, but I believe you have the potential to go above and beyond, and of course there's always so much more arcane knowledge to obtain. So many more spells, so much more power. I just hope that you find something to do with yourself that interests you and allows you to reach that potential.
I hope so too. But I also hope that we won't be strangers after this.
Luckily, the confines of my job doesn't prevent me from being friends with you.
It's good to know. And as we found out about Master Auron today, it doesn't mean that you cannot leave the buildings. You can't just go out and see friends.
Oh, believe me and the other professors do have lives outside of Delphos Academy.
I don't think that's true.
So, yeah, it would be nice to stay in touch.
Of course, we can meet for tea sometimes and
That'd be
catch up.
That would be really nice. Which bit to give him first? I suppose I don't have many more opportunities to fully go over this sort of thing with you, but quite a lot happened during that third task.
You were gone quite a long time, a lot longer than I expected.
Yeah, I was expecting it just to be a sort of in and out, job done kind of thing.
I suppose that's part of real world experience, isn't it? You never know what to expect.
Yeah. We after we killed the Hydra, the floor collapsed and we ended up in a series of underground tunnels. And she'll tell him everything.
Everything?
Everything.
About Typhon?
About
Kondu?
About Typhon, about Kondu, about Ziki.
Christ.
Yep.
You see, pure and honest shock on his face. Make an insight check. Make it an advantage because you know Alexandra very well.
24.
24. He is genuinely shaken by this information and he believes you.
I'm sorry, this is quite a lot, and I wanted to tell you on the day, but we kept missing each other, and there was so much else going on.
Quite.
Yeah, sorry, this is quite a lot. But I've always felt that I can tell you anything.
Well, this can't be left alone.
No, to be honest, I'm kind of terrified over the whole thing. But
I think you've done enough, and I think this is a matter that can move into official hands if
I hope so.
it can be determined which official hands it can safely go to.
Yeah, that's just it. Like, did not expect to see Ziki down there.
No, I don't know what to say.
Nor do I, and I don't suppose there is really much to say.
It's stressful, but it can be dealt with. Perhaps another time we can go over all the details and
Yeah,
write down everything you remember, and perhaps your peers as well.
absolutely.
I promise you can trust me.
I do trust you. Like, above anyone, I trust you.
I'm glad to hear it.
And I didn't get to give you this on solstice, so it's a bit late. But kind of wanted to give you something, like, not as a goodbye present, but as a see you when I see you present.
Oh.
Pandora, that's so kind of you.
She will root around in her bag and pull out a tiny glass kingfisher that her dad made for her years ago and give it to him.
It's beautiful.
I want you to have this.
We'll take it. Inspect it closely. It will remind me of you.
That's what I hoped.
And Pop, of course.
Yeah, couldn't have done it without him either.
Thank you very, very much.
Thank you for everything.
She's gonna put her hand on his shoulder, lean up on her tippy toes, kiss him on the cheek.
And stop talking like we won't see each other again. I'll probably see you in a couple of days.
I know. Just feels like an end of an era, you know?
Well then, and he raises his glass. To you, Pandora, shining star of Delphos.
To you, Mr. Eshel, who I couldn't have done it without.
Drink his glass against yours and have a drink. Down from the beach you hear whooping and hollering as Penelope and Icarus and the lizard folk, Urzuks, go charging into the sea for a night swim.
You hear seals going,
See little seal heads popping up out of the water. It's quite the scene.
Amazing.
And the evening continues on. Icarus, you get quite drunk.
Hell yeah.
And it's sort of a merry but bumpy ride back on the cart towards Delphos Academy. You fall into your beds and get a nice, deep, slightly drunken sleep.
Delicious. Long rest.
Yes.
The morning rolls around, and Pandora and Maze, you come down, having agreed to meet this morning and go house hunting together. You come down to the foyer and wait for Icarus. It's bright and early. And you wait for Icarus. And you wait for Icarus. And he doesn't seem to make it down from bed, but you know he'd had a lot to drink last night.
He's normally the first one out.
I know, right? I guess maybe he got too drunk. Maybe the seal stole
He
him
was
away.
very drunk last night.
Him and your sister were quite the chaotic duo.
Yeah, like, I think she'd always needed to meet her match, but I think she got pretty close last night.
They're very silly. So, do we give him a few more minutes? Do we have a little look around?
Let's give him like 10 more minutes. Because he's normally a very punctual guy.
It's true.
He might just be like too far gone this morning.
The most hungover.
You give it 10 more minutes, and Icarus still doesn't merge. So if you want, you're able to head off and do some house hunting on your own.
Yeah.
We'll make note of the good ones for him.
Yeah, so that he can come with us later.
You check out a handful of different places, some of which are a bit too pricey, and you look at them and it was a mistake because immediately you fall in love with them.
Oh,
There's way
no!
to fall in love with them.
The house
You
hunting
see
experience.
some that have like beautiful natural light, very airy, but 3 bedrooms is barely more than 3 cupboards. You see some with good rent, and you think you could make them work between the 3 of you. Not that keen on the area, hasn't got a nice view.
Bit dodgy.
And you do this for most of the day, maybe end up going for lunch.
Yeah.
Chatting over future plans, whiling away the hours and completely losing them. You make it back to Delphos without hearing from Icarus. What you do hear is Loracai calling out for you as he sees you walking across the quad.
Hey,
Loracai?
what's up?
Were you two with Icarus today?
No.
No, I mean, he was meant to be with us, but we figured he got pretty drunk last night, so we figured he was sleeping it off.
I don't know where he's gotten to. I knocked on his door, didn't answer. I thought he must have been with you two.
Huh.
No. I haven't seen him since last night.
Maybe we can go up to his room and check.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Or I don't know if you could do it today, Pandora. You could always message him.
Yeah, I can.
Oh, start with a message cantrip just in case he's nearby.
Hey, buddy, where are you? Loracai's looking for you.
It doesn't reach out. You feel it doesn't reach.
Okay, and then I will try. Do I have sending? Fuck it, I can change my spells. I haven't used any today. Oh, yeah, I'll use sending.
Icarus, where are you? Loracai's looking for you. He's kind of worried.
You get no response back.
Do I feel a take?
You feel it take. It's like red receipt. It's been delivered.
Scene.
He left me on red.
What?
He's got it, but he's not replying.
Does that...
That's worrying. That makes me worried that he can't reply, or
he's just ignoring me.
So we should
Should
go
go check
looking
his
for
room?
him?
let's go check his room. Loracai leads you into the Virtus dorms that you've probably never been in 3 or 4 years
The
here.
dorms.
It smells like sports in here.
He takes you through. It's mostly empty now at this time of year, with a lot of people having gone home, although a few people stay over the winter period waiting for the next year. And you reach his door. Loracai knocks again for good measure. And again, Icarus, if you're in there, whatever's going on, just open up. No response.
Do you want me to break in?
Is it locked?
Tries to handle it is. Yeah.
Break into Icarus's room with my trap tools.
Pull out your trap tools and pick the lock.
I have Loracai's permission, it doesn't feel weird.
You push it open. You see the room neat, as normal, as Loracai's used to seeing your bed, like nicely turned down. No Icarus. Although there is, sitting on the desk, a note that says Pandora and Maze.
Huh. I'm gonna pick it up.
Yeah.
Come back to Maze and share it between the two of us and open it.
You open it and it says, Pandora and Maze, sorry for heading off without saying goodbye. I found a way to settle my debt with Delphos, and should even have some extra money too, for renting a nicer place in the new year. I'll be gone a few days on a contract. I hope looking for a place to live goes well. Don't worry about me. Icarus. And that is where we'll end tonight.
Oh shit.
See ya!
She's flown the coop, lad.
The goose is loose!
The goose is loose.
Icarus!
Icarus!
Icarus, what are you doing?
Contracts by yourself.
He's on business.
Oh no. You left me on red.
I did.
That's so rude.
Scene.
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 Guys, that was fun!
Yeah.
You beat Medea!
Yeah, we did.
I stuffed her in a bag and I took her back out.
We framed some hook horrors.
Tied up one of those loose ends.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. Finally. Although I feel like that might come back to bite us somehow.
Yeah, something always does.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for playing.
Thank you for
DMing.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I keep forgetting to do this and having to do it in the end, but I wanted to thank creator of messes for Ruben Avano, one of our Patreon NPCs.
Yeah!
We're getting
you
close.
so much.
I believe I just have one more Patreon NPC. So look out for them soon. Thank you so much, Creator of Messes. But until next time, I'm R, your DM. We are NyxRising, and we love you. We'll see you on Wednesday.
We love you!
Bye.
We love you!
I just get high with your sister.
It's relaxing. It's not weed. It's a herb.
Hey Sunbeams, it's Pandora. I cannot believe Icarus would ignore a sending spell from me. That spell takes a lot of effort. Our special offer on Patreon to help us design various destinations for the second arc of Delphos is running for a few more days, so be sure to head over to patreon.com/NyxRising if you want to take part. A special thank you as always to our executive producers, Alexandra Johnson, Liam Moran, Adira A, Emily Hogarth, Jameson M, Lisa, Stef Sharp, and Katelyn Ferguson. Until next time, always do your best, and we'll see you on Wednesday.